What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. It's another week of big-time previews for the website. Boy, we had a lot of them last week. We got a lot of them this week. Huge racing going on. Prairie Meadows, Indiana Grand. Well, I should say Horseshoe, Indianapolis now. That's going to take a while to get used to. And, of course, Belmont Park, closing weekend there with some exciting races. And then that means Saratoga's next. So, anyway, let's talk about the one we're going to talk about in this video. How about the Iowa Derby? That's right. It's Iowa Derby weekend up at Prairie Meadows, and Saturday will be the Iowa Derby. It's race 8 on the card. This race is going to be ran at night, so it'll be about 9 o'clock at night when this one finally goes off there up in Altoona, Iowa. $250,000 purse for these horses, and we'll see what happens as they go a mile and a 16th. All right, ignore the morning line would be the first thing I'll tell you. I don't think it's a very good one whatsoever. I think my top pick will end up being the post-time favorite. Morning line 4-1. Conagher will be the top choice for me. This horse just seems to have woken up in a big-time way the last 2 races, getting back to the dirt. So what happened? Hit the board in 3 straight dirt races to start his career. Then tried the turf and won his turf debut at Colonial Downs in a maiden special weight. Went to run at Gulfstream Park in an allowance and was kind of not very good. Shipped to Keeneland on April 13th and dominated an allowance on the dirt. Then goes to Churchill Downs last time out and dominates an allowance on the dirt again. Beat Goodnight, and Goodnight came back, I should say, to win a stakes race last weekend there at Churchill Downs. So, and obviously Goodnight, a grade 1 winner as a 2-year-old as well. So a pretty nice horse. Not only did Conagher beat Goodnight, beat him by 5 1/4. It was really impressive. So you look at this and it's like, how is this horse, not going to be 1-9? Well, first time going long is going to be question mark number 1. This horse has never went farther than 7 furlongs. That was last time out in that allowance race. But yeah, first time going 2 turns, going to be a little bit of a question mark. He has a lot of speed, but there's also a lot of other speed signed on. So it's kind of a question mark. Hey, can you withstand a little bit of pace pressure while also stretching out? I don't really mind the other speed in the race. I think a horse that has really good sprint speed, stretching out for the first time, and also on a track that usually is speed favoring anyway, I think he'll be okay as far as that goes. So if he gets the distance, I just don't think they'll run him down. I think he's just a little bit faster than the rest of the horses. Some of the other speed horses in the race, number 3 Major General for Todd Pletcher. I mean, if you guys have followed the Kentucky Derby Trail, you've seen him. He's been extremely inconsistent. I mean, at times he hasn't been bad. Like the Lexington, he was second, only beating a length. But at times he's really been bad. The Pat Day, he was nowhere to be found. They tried turf last time out. He was nowhere to be found. Tampa Bay Derby, he was just a non-effort whatsoever. So I don't like him in this spot, really. I think it's one that you can try to beat. Javier Castellano comes in to ride Major Generals, so that's kind of a good sign, but also none of the bigger riders really came in to ride Major General here. So I mentioned, though, there is a lot of speed. There is a horse that I do think is the best closer in the race, and that's the Iowa bred, number 8, Ain't Life Grand. Now, before I go on too much, I'm extremely biased towards Ain't Life Grand. I would absolutely love to see this horse win. This will be who I'm rooting for. Trainer Kelly Von Hiemel is a big reason why the Racing Dudes are what we are today. I mean, he really, we met him very early on. He really taught us a lot about the game, and we owe him a great deal of thanks for all of that and dealing with us when we were really dumb about things. And we still are really dumb about a few things, and he still deals with us. But anyway, that's my guy, Kelly Von Hiemel. I hope he wins this one. Number 8, Ain't Life Grand. Let's talk about the horse a little bit. 2-turn horse is just really, really solid. As an Iowa bred, he dominated last year, winning 3 or 4 races, and 2 of those came in stakes events. This year, just got him a little 6-furlong race at Oaklawn in a tough stakes race. Had some nice horses in it. That was just to get him out. Last time out, stretched him out to a mile in the Prairie Mile Stakes. I didn't think he ran too bad. He made up some ground. Just couldn't kind of catch a horse that kind of got away with a nice, easy lead. Like I said, I think they're going to melt down a little bit. I think a lot of these speed horses are coming back today. I think Ain't Life Grand will be ready to run. I think he will run down a few of them. I don't think that he's going to get all the way up there and win. I'm going to be honest, but I do think at 10-1, he makes a lot of sense to play in the second and third spots. And who knows, if Conagher doesn't like the distance, maybe he can get all the way up there and get a piece of it. I think he'll fire big. I think they've been pointing for this race. It's the third off the layoff. They built him up to a mile and 16th. So I'm hoping he gets the job done. But, really logically, you look at it and say, listen, if he's 10-1, I think he's got a shot to jump up and at the very least spice up the exotics. So there it is, Iowa Derby preview for you. I'm going with number 5, Conagher on top, and I'm going with number 8, Ain't Life Grand, as the long shot of that race. So good luck if you're playing up at Altoona, Iowa this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Remember, last year, the Cornhusker, Nick Sko won the Cornhusker before he went on to win the Breeders' Cup Classic. So you never know when a really nice horse might jump out of the Iowa Festival of Racing. All right, guys, thanks everybody for watching the video. If you like it, hit like. If you like all our videos and you never want to miss one, just hit that subscribe button. You'll get alerted when we do anything new. And boy, I tell you what, right now we're doing a lot new. So you might get sick of us after a while. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and good luck to everybody playing this weekend.